Hello, everyone. This is not a normal day we post videos, but we're posting one anyway. Why? Why are we posting on a Tuesday? It's very simple. Jay and I just got back from an early screening today, July 8th, of Superman. So we went and saw Superman today, and we have thoughts. And so we're going to do this in two parts. This video right here that you're watching, this is our spoiler-free review. No spoilers. We are going to avoid all the spoilers so you can hear our thoughts fully on the movie from us and OctoKitty, and we'll tell you what we thought about Superman by James Gunn, the kind of the hard launch of the DCU as it is now, and then we will do another video right after this so you can look at it on the channel to get our full spoiler review. So if you've already seen the movie or you don't care about spoilers, you can come see all our spoilery thoughts too, but we'll do that in a separate video. So again, spoiler-free review. Let's take it away. Jay, what did you think of this rebooted, brand new Superman film?
Look, I'm pretty sure I've made it very clear that I've never been a Superman fan, and this is fucking why. This is just complete garbage, bullshit. Batman's better. No, I'm kidding. I, okay, so to sum up my thoughts of this movie very simply, to me, this is the best superhero movie since Endgame.
Oh, that's saying something.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that is.
okay. I don't know if I'm gonna go that far.
I fucking
Um,
love.
we talked about this a little bit just as we were walking out of the theater tonight. About literally about an hour ago. We got out of the theater. We came back to our lovely messy home studios so we could record this for you guys tonight. Um, I've got it at a solid 7.5 out of 10. So don't get me wrong, audience, dear audience. I'm recommending this movie. I think it is a solid superhero film. And we're going to get into the details about the different stuff that we saw in the movie here in a few minutes. Best one since Endgame? I don't know if I go that far. Um, Again, I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I thought it was well made. I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I go quite as high as Jay. Why are you that high on this movie?
Because so I was thinking about this on the drive home because we unfortunately did not see this at AMC. Very sad. But so I was thinking about this. I really liked the Batman. I was a huge Batman fan. Really liked the Batman. Right. The Batman to me is very dark and gritty.
Mm-hmm.
When I left the Batman, I wasn't inspired to be a better human being. I don't know. Like I left like the Superman movie and I was like, holy shit, like for the first time in my life, I want to be like Superman, which I've never been like that. So I'm like, this movie was uplifting. It was, I don't know, it was very refreshing. I loved it. It was funny. There was romance. It was witty, very action packed. You saw Superman be very relatable to me for like really kind of the first time, a very relatable Superman. So yeah, I'm gonna say since Endgame. I mean, yeah,
Just walked out feeling better about everything.
I was like, fuck yeah, like I'm gonna make mistakes tomorrow, and that's gonna be okay because so does Superman.
He does. He
Yeah,
absolutely does. Um, let's talk the cast because I think one of the absolute highlights of this film was the cast. Um, David Cornsweet as Superman. I I really think that he kind of knocked it out of the park.
yep,
He projects that earnestness very well. And also in the moments where he's Clark, he doesn't look like Superman. And
that's very true.
I appreciate that. Like when he's walking through the city, you kind of see it in the trailer and he's kind of bumbly and he comes into the Daily Planet and he's like, you know, he does they he plays both roles well. Clark is not in this movie very much, though. This is very Superman centric. Um, you can actually go back on this channel and look from a long, long time ago. When they announced Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, I was over the moon about that casting choice. I was a big fan of hers from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Amazon Prime, which I thought she crushed that show. And if you haven't watched it, I can't recommend it enough. She was just solid as Lois.
Yeah.
Was there any other ones that really stood out to you? I mean, all of them to me were good.
Oh, shit. Yeah, all of them were good.
Nathan Fillian, who's in this movie more than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
He's not. You get the impression from the trailer that he's only in it for a few minutes, and that is not the case.
No. Yeah. And that is something I was a little worried about going into this movie, to be completely honest. I thought from all the trailers, I was like, this looks like there's way too much shit going on. I think they're trying to pack too much shit in one movie. And I think they actually pulled it off. I think it was really great. But casting, they were all amazing. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like Corn Sweat, amazing. The guy that played Lex Luthor, amazing.
Nicholas Hoult, yeah.
Yep.
He is a great villain.
God, yeah. I mean,
he plays it to the nine. He really chews up scenery. When he's there, he's like, bah! Like he eats in this movie.
yeah. And he can go freaking eat some beep.
And
I'm just
he stands. He does toe to toe with Superman, right? It's not fear. That's the thing, is this Lex Luthor's not coming from a place of fear. He's coming from a place of anger. He's coming from a place of, I don't like this guy, but he's not afraid of Superman.
Yeah,
he's aware of his limitations. Like, I don't think he's stupid where he'd be like, I could punch Superman. But he's like,
yeah.
I can beat Superman.
Yeah.
The whole movie. And you believe it. Like, it doesn't come off cheesy. It doesn't come off like he's an idiot. Like, he does it well.
Yeah, I've seen like all the Superman movies. I think he's like the best Lex Luthor we have seen on the screen, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do. Stand onto this one was for me was and I'm gonna say his name wrong. Edie Gathegi, who plays Mr. Terrific. He has a substantial role in this movie. Again, much more than what you're getting from the trailers, but not in a bad way. He was really solid. The whole movie, all the way to the end credit scene.
I really enjoyed his character. Yeah, another amazing character, amazing cast choice, I think. I mean, there's like, honestly, I can't find anything wrong with this movie.
Wendell Pierce is Perry White, and I don't know why, but I thought Wendell Pierce was dead. He's a great Perry White. The kid they got to play Jimmy Olsen, who I wasn't super familiar with, his name is Skylar Gisondo. Solid. Like, you believe it. They tie in so much. You can get this from a lot of the interviews and stuff, so I don't think that this is a spoiler. But it is, James Gunn has said this is not an origin story, and it's not. Okay, so if you're like, oh, we're going to see baby Cal come to the thing, right? That's not happening. This is a Superman who's been Superman for a little bit. This is very much a world where heroes and villains, it's very obvious, are well entrenched on this planet, right? Like there is a lot of metahumans and superheroes and crazy stuff running around, and you get that sense right from the jump. Um, Solid holdout MVP Krypto the super dog. I love Krypto.
Oh my god.
Krypto's the
Uh,
MVP.
yeah. Can't can't do the spoiler yet, but oh my god, that's
Krypto was great. Krypto's in again a sizable chunk of the movie. Um, Krypto is solid. Okay, so the biggest negative I have, and the reason this didn't quite get me to that Endgame level, when I watched Endgame, like from the minute the movie started till the end of the film, like it was edge of my seat. Like the pacing was just go, 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 go. I thought that the first 15 to 30 minutes kind of dragged.
mm,
Again, without getting into spoilers, there's a lot of it's not setting up Superman and it's not setting up the world. But what they do is they spend a lot of time in the first 30 minutes. And again, it's not wasted, but they're trying to set up the central conflict of the movie. And it takes them a little longer to get there than I would have liked. Right? As to how Lex's little thing is going to happen. His plan to defeat Superman in this film. And so that was the only part where I was like, what are we doing? Like, come on, James. So that was the only thing I didn't like. Was there anything you saw that you were like, no? Or even like, eh?
no. Not not really. Like everything. So for me, the movie, like the first 15-20 minutes of the movie, um, was really interesting. Not to get into spoilers, but I was able to kind of see a different side of Superman that, like, other than like what I've seen previously or like what they typically like. They open the movie how I didn't expect them to open it, which is really weird because like we all watched like the first 5 minutes of the movie. Um,
Yep.
so yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I liked all of it. Like I like Dog Dad is gonna be so happy when he watches this because like I legit I don't know if it's accurate to the comics, to be completely honest.
It
I
is.
only read I think like one comic book issue when I was a kid, like literally just a single issue. But yeah, I loved it. I loved everything about it. I was like, damn, like this is a this is an amazing superhero movie. Like the DC is back. Is like really like what I thought.
This is, and it's a good. And here's what I will say in its absolute defense: it is a solid launch, like hard launch. We had the soft launch of the DCU with Peacemaker season 2 and Creature Commandos. Those are in world. They're kind of setting things up. This is the hard launch for the DCU, and I thought they did a great job with it. And I think it sets up their universe very, very well. So there you go, folks. That's our overall review. We both enjoyed it, right? Jay saying best since Endgame. I'm saying not quite there, but still a solid watch. Definitely a good time. You should check this one out in theaters. Or Lex Luthor will come get you. He will come get you.
He will get you, and that's okay because we have Superman right here.
Superman's right there to protect you. All right. Thanks, folks.